Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. Hopefully you guys have been doing well, and for today's video we're going to be taking a look at Daily Race B, which takes place at Trial Mountain with the Group 3 cars. So we're going to go ahead and go straight into the action, which starts now. Alright, so here we are at the start of the race. A lot of A+ rated people in this lobby, so I had a good feeling that this was going to be a good race. And I'm actually on my other account, so this one doesn't have a qualifying time. Gonna skip an over towards the very start of the race, starting just after the final chicane, so at least we'll have a fighting chance to make our way up past these cars. At least hopefully make our way past these cars. Gonna quickly catch up to the Lamborghini in front, but I do need to be a little careful with these first couple of turns, really high speed turns, and it's really easy to mess it up as the Lamborghini is going to go a little bit wide. Gonna see if we can try to sneak my way through, except he's going to kind of hold on to the position, but I'm going to have just a little bit more speed to get the pass done from the outside, so that's a bit of a nice little surprise. But I'm going to brake a little too late, go a little deep into this turn, almost go into the back of Outlaw, but then he's going to go ahead and spin out and hit the wall really hard, and that's going to be a free spot gain for us. Now I'm going to be right behind the Subaru, and I'm not going to be able to go for a move on him right here, so kind of just going to stay right behind him and try to take advantage of the slipstream and see what we can do. So I am in a bit of a big group of cars, so hopefully I'm able to survive whatever shenanigans happens. Hopefully none happens. And I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go too wide into turn 9, and hopefully nothing crazy happens, but I'm going to be on the outside and not going to get the best exit, as the Subaru is going to get a slightly better exit, but then he's going to end up getting clipped to the wall by the Mustang in front. I'm going to be able to squeeze past him, secure 11th place for now. And now I'm going to see if we could try to somehow get past these two cars, the Mustang and the Supra. The Mustang's actually going to go for the move right there, going to get past the Supra without too much of a problem. Now I'm going too wide with the Supra. Gonna see if we can try to get the move done into the chicane, but the Supra is going to brake a little bit later, actually going to go into the back of the Mustang. Still going too wide with the Supra, going to go too wide out of the chicane, but the Supra is going to get a slightly faster exit, so I'm going to go ahead and slot myself in between the Supra and the WRX behind me. Gonna give the Supra a bump draft, but then I'm gonna get bump drafted, but I'm gonna go for the move, and it's gonna be a bit of a risky move going into turn 1, and the Supra is gonna back out of it. He saw what was gonna happen, and luckily I was able to get past the Supra without much of a problem and just not going off the track myself. So getting a little aggressive in this race, almost go into the back of the Mustang in front, and he's gonna have a bit of a moment, and luckily he was not able to lose control. And I will say it is kind of nice to see a Mustang in this race, as the Mustang is actually a good car here at Trial Mountain, so it is kind of nice just seeing one being driven around. At least for me, the Mazda RX Vision, this is the car that I'm more comfortable with driving around here at Trial Mountain. I think one time I did try the Porsche 911 RSR, which is another good car here at Trial Mountain, but the Porsche, it just wasn't my thing, so I stuck with the Mazda RX Vision. At least for this race, it looks like there are multiple good cars, even though the Porsche and the Mazda, they're pretty much the go-to cars, but there are other cars that can still be pretty competitive, as the Mustang actually clipped the wall and lost a bit of time right there. Not too sure if he actually got any damage from that, but it looks like he didn't. But for now, I don't want to fight it out with him too much, because there is a big group of cars just up ahead, and it looks like they're starting to fight a bit, so hopefully we're able to catch up to them. Gonna be nice and careful through the final chicane, exit on 3rd gear to make sure that I don't get any wheel spin and spin out. So it is a bit slower, but at least it makes me feel a little more comfortable in knowing that I'm not going to spin out. Now, the thing that I love about the Mazda, man, you can go really fast through the first couple of turns, as the Mazda really good when it comes to high-speed cornering, so you can just fly through these corners. Always brings a smile to my face just going through those corners in the Mazda RX Vision. Gonna go right behind our friend Marco, but I don't want to fight it out with him, so we can hopefully catch up towards the next group of cars, which is just ahead of us. Marco's actually going to go ahead and clip the apex, the wall where the apex is. So I think he did get a bit of damage, as his car looks like it is understeering a bit, so I think he did get some damage. But again, I don't want to fight it out with him because we're right behind the next group of cars, so we're able to catch up to them, then we might be able to make something happen. As the two cars in front, they're actually starting to fight it out a bit, so hopefully they're able to fight out to the point where we're able to catch up to them and then try to get a move done. Gonna brake a little bit early to make sure that I don't go right into the back of Marco. Marco's gonna send it and actually get the move done and get past the Porsche, but unfortunately I went right into the Porsche. So it's going to be a little frustrating, as I could have followed the Mustang through and gotten the move done as well, but I made a silly mistake and, well, I'm stuck behind the car now. Gonna fast forward through this, and unfortunately I'm not going to get the best exit out of the final chicane, so the Subaru is going to be right behind me. The Porsche is going to pull away a bit from me, but luckily I'm still within the 3/4 of a second slipstream range between the Porsche and I, so I'm not going to be a target for the Subaru to overtake me. But luckily the first couple of turns are heaven for the RX Vision. It's going to go ahead and fly through these turns and quickly start to catch up to the Porsche and the Mustang again, so now I don't have to worry too much about the Subaru. The Mustang is going to actually have a big moment right now. The Porsche is going to go all the way to the left, and I'm just going to try to squeeze on in. Going to be really aggressive through turn 5. And I don't think the Porsche is going to like that move from me. Almost going to the back of the Mustang again. And it's going to try to see if I can try to hang right behind the Mustang to take advantage of the slipstream and potentially go for a move. But the Mustang is going to have other plans, as he's going to think that he is a Dodge Viper, in other words, a snake. And he's going to start to weave around the track, so it's going to be kind of frustrating to try to get closer to him, as he's just trying to actively not give me the slipstream. Gonna brake just in time and try to nail on the apex, and now I'm going to end up right behind the Mustang. And this is where it's going to get a little difficult, because it looks like he has a slightly better exit than I do in the Mustang, so it's going to be pretty difficult to try to really go for a move, unless if I just go for a full-on dive, which I don't really want to do. But going to skip an over towards the second sector of the final lap, so this is lap number 5. Going to be right behind the Mustang again, except he's going to go a little slow into this turn going into the back straight, so I'm actually not too sure if that was intentional or not, but at the moment I didn't really think about it. But I am in his slipstream, and I'm going to see if I can try to catch up to him, but right now it's looking like I'm not getting that much speed, so it's going to be really difficult for me to go for a move unless if I just go for a full-on dive, but it's just not going to work, and he's actually going to go right in front of me. Going to go too wide for a moment, but I'm just not able to get the exit that I want, just going a little bit too slow, and the Mustang is going to be able to keep his position, and I'm pretty much not going to be able to go for a move, as he's getting a slightly faster exit than I am. And oh, someone spun out right there, so that's one spot gain right there. That is free real estate. And now I just need to hope that the Mustang really messes up the final chicane, but unfortunately he is going to be able to nail down the final chicane. Having a little bit of a moment right there, but he's able to keep the car under control, and that is essentially going to be it for this race. And we're just going to weave around a bit. I'm going to go ahead and join him in a moment. There we go. Just joining and weaving around. But that's going to be it for this quick little video. So just want to get a little bit of racing in with the little time that I had, and luckily I was able to get some good racing. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you like this video, you can press like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I do have a memberships program thing that you can check out down below if you want to further support this channel. It really helps me out, really helps the channel out. And a quick shout out to the channel members. Just want to give you guys an extra thank you for supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me. But that's going to be it for me. So this is Mr. MC8, the world's most okay player, and I'll see you in the next video.